This controversial and emotional issue. We're talking to those who are for it and those who are against it.
And Bishop Jackson adds that he'd rather have the people vote on the issue versus leaving it up in the hands of the 9 Supreme Court justices. A big day for them tomorrow, possibly historic for the nation, Derek.
You're going to have to show your license and a valid registration card before you get buzzed in. Then you'll be met with a security guard. You'll have to show the cards again once you enter the lobby.
March 22nd, 1950. An Air Force investigator writes about finding 3 fallen flying saucers in New Mexico. A rare sighting, right?
I started noticing things from my rooftop after coming back from Area 51.
Wilbur Allen claims a camera on his D.C. rooftop captures the phenomenon every day.
It's absolutely bizarre. It's like something you would think, that would be out of a science fiction story, essentially. And it's a reality.
Call it cosmic coincidence. Allen had his own ET moment.
This is with your technology. What did you see with your naked eye?
When I was a child, what was described on this piece of paper here with the little humanoids in silver spacesuits, 3 feet tall, that is what I saw come into my room as a child when I was 5 years old.
The paper is the so-called Guy Hotel memo. It was recently re-released on the FBI online archives. Believe it or not, it's the most popular item on the site. The Bureau still denies UFOs and extraterrestrial visitors exist. But in Allen's eyes, it's only a matter of time before the government confirms something or someone else is out there.
The truth of the matter is we're not alone.
You really believe that?
I believe that without a doubt.
Before you write this guy off, consider this. Somebody once said that the world was round, not flat. Another person declared that the Earth was not the center of the universe. So, Derek, you know, it might happen.
Yeah, I don't know if this guy is a Galileo or not.
We'll see.
Thanks, Co.
The possession of pot has been debated in Maryland for years, but today the House of Delegates voted in an overwhelming majority to allow medical marijuana in the state.
Yeah, I was born with CP.
Meet Tyler Kuttner. He says he suffers from cerebral palsy. Some days, on a scale of 1 to 10, the University of Maryland sophomore is at a 10 level in pain.
Limited mobility, muscle spasms, muscle tightness, chronic pain.
And speech problems.
Without it, my speech is sort of choppy.
Kuttner says he's actually high during our interview. For the last 5 years, he's been smoking marijuana to even out. He buys the pot off the streets. Soon, he could get his dose legally through academic research centers. If passed, Maryland's medical marijuana bill would allow research institutions like, say, Kuttner's College to participate. 17 other states and D.C. allow the medical use of marijuana. In Maryland, if you break the law right now, you could pay up to a $100 fine. You think Kuttner would be the poster kid for the bill, but he's skeptical about how it's all going to pan out.
With those institutions risking their federal funding to conduct these studies, they're not going to have much incentive to do it.
And Kuttner says he needs relief now. The program may take years to set up. Still, he says it's at least a step in the right direction.
So one more step, the Senate now has to look at the bill. As for the House, they're looking at a separate bill to try and decriminalize marijuana in the state. In College Park, Co-Im, WUSA 9.